right, everybody. Hey, welcome back. Hey, this is Ed with Redneckanize Radio coming at you. We're live here every Sunday evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. You can call in at 516-387-1733. And to be part of the conversation, just hit 1. We also on Facebook, and we're on YouTube, Instagram, all that kind of good stuff. We always post our updates of what's going on out there to keep everybody up to date on what we're doing and what the truck show is doing, because that's what we're all about. We're all about the truck show, Mid-American Trucking Show, Match 2022. We're getting ready for it. We're going to be there. We've got a booth 74108. That's going to be our booth number. And for anybody that's been there before, that's over there in the pavilion food court area over there, that's the big area right there where you can get there early and walk around. We'll be in that part over there. And we're excited about it. This is the first year we're gonna have a booth, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. And we'll still be planning on being at the parking lot, having everything going on there, doing what we're doing, hopefully doing what we've been doing all along, and that's just having a great time, making sure that everybody's well fed and just well entertained. And of course, you come there and you just meet great people. You're meeting truck drivers, and then you find out you got a little more in common than just driving a truck. And next thing you know, you got great friends. And that's what it's all about. You build relationships. Maybe you meet some new customers. Maybe you even find out that you're, paying too much for tires, or you're paying too much for oil changes, and you meet somebody that, can help you out on that. There's been so many times where we've just been sitting around trying to stay warm in our chairs or whatever, or sharing a meal, and drivers are like, I got a big problem with my steer tires wearing out, and, or the balance is not good and all that. And of course, drivers just share their knowledge of what's going on, what they're dealing with and everything. And it's just awesome. It's awesome that they can do that kind of stuff. So we're kicking back on all that kind of deal. So let's go check things out and see what we got going on here. Hey, what's going on there, bud? This is 1837, right?
Yes, it is. Yes,
Hey,
thank you. Yeah, this is Rick calling from Pinckney, Michigan.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm a retired. Good. How you doing? I went to the Mid-American Trucking site and I saw an ad for your show, so that's why I'm calling in.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna go there for the first time and drive my own car. Do I need to get reservations for a hotel now, or what do you think?
Yeah, I would definitely. In fact, we always try to get a hotel room for ourselves, even though there's going to be several of us there with trucks and everything. We sometimes taking a shower even is going to be hard to do for people in trucks. So getting a hotel now is a big deal. Yeah, I would definitely make sure you get something locked up. I forgot one of the hotels that we were using. The rooms were a little cheaper, but I don't know if you've seen down there. If you looked up in the map where the convention center is, it's where the there's a lot of hotels right along that little road that goes to the convention center, and there's like a Travel Lodge and a Days Inn, and then Super 8 and all that kind of stuff there. So, if you can get those, that'd be great. The closer you are to the convention center, the more expensive they can be, and then the further you get away, they get cheaper.
Sure.
But then we were talking about earlier, the parking lot to get to the truck show, they charge to park cars there, but it's like maybe $5 or $10 a day. So depending on what's going on with that, but I'm not real sure about the price and everything, but I remember you go in, and if you like only stay for a few hours or whatever, you get paid. You don't pay as much. So it all depends on that. But yeah, getting there with not having a truck, it makes it a little difficult with the hotel, and then of course driving your own car, because there's not a lot of places you can access the car for what all's going on. They pretty much cater to the guys in the trucks. Like where we set up in the parking lot where the trucks are. And that's separate from where the convention center is. And they don't let personal vehicles into that area. It's only for the big trucks to park. So in order, if you wanted to come out to that parking lot, which a lot of people show up and they never come out to the parking lot where we are because they're in their personal vehicle or they're doing other things. But that's half the show is out there in the parking lot. That's what we say. They sometimes, like we had a concert going on. It was like, a guy picking his guitar in the tent, but we had picking and grinning going on every night there, and we had, dinner and everything. So it was a lot of fun. But they also got other stuff going on. They're planning on another big concert Friday night, and then Saturday is kind of the last night of the show, where Saturday at like 5 or 6 o'clock, that's when everything shuts down and everybody leaves. But the truck drivers stay there all night. So that's where we have the most fun.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, if you have a product, could you sell in the parking lot or not? Is that?
Yeah,
I've never been there, so I have no idea.
Well, I'll just tell you this: the rules say no. But we've seen people do it. So, it's one of those things where if the people are walking through there, they'll tell you no. So, but if somebody says anything, the only rule I know that you cannot break is glass. No glass containers in the parking lot. That's their big pet peeve.
Okay.
And so remind everybody. One guy showed up with a big old jug of homemade wine. He had a big one of those big jugs. It was all made of glass, and he got yelled at. So yeah, it was one of those things. So, but we've seen people do that before. A lot of times what you do, like you saying at the truck show, you walk through the truck show and you just show off your product, whatever you got. It's one of those things where somebody sees it, somebody will, it's if somebody wants it bad enough, they'll do whatever they can. But yeah, there's
right.
They got rules, about that stuff. They don't want anybody making money unless they can get their cut. That. So
sure, I understand that.
Yep,
I understand that. Can I mention my product?
Yeah. Go ahead. What you got?
I have a product called Trucker's Hammock. It's
okay.
on, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I'm on, and I was a day cab driver for FedEx Express, the air freight part, and I came up with a hammock setup that I've sold a few of, and decided I'm retired now, so I thought I got time to go out and see what I can do.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what I'm thinking. So.
It's so I've got a. I just Googled it, and it says here, it says the best day cab hammock, and it says left lane bandit.
No, that's not mine.
That's not yours.
I'm the mystery trucker. There's a couple.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I'm the guy with the mask.
Okay.
I have a mask on.
Okay.
I want to keep my identity because I was working for the company at the time.
I totally agree. Yep.
To show my face. So if you see a guy with a Mexican wrestling mask on, that would be me.
That's awesome. Hey, that might be a cool little thing, a little gimmick where you can make some money.
That's what I thought too. A little gimmick, and it kept my identity secret.
Yeah,
right. As I was
right.
There.
So you say you got a Facebook page, or you got something where people can go?
Yeah, I'm big on Instagram. I get a lot of stuff on Instagram, which and Instagram and YouTube. I have a YouTube channel under that too.
What's the YouTube channel name?
So, Trucker's Hammock.
Okay, so yeah, you are on here. I see it.
Yeah.
It's where's it at? I just saw it. Let me put it on here like this. That was because this funny thing too about YouTube and all that. People don't understand that other people pay to have their stuff put on there first. So if you don't be specific,
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I'm not paying. Hey, some guys have regular trucking channels, and then they just have a hammock thing. It's kind of a sidebar.
Yeah.
But basically, I just have the product. I have a couple other things I've made for the truck too, mostly for day cab. But a lot of guys with the sleeper cabs are interested in it too. So, I was surprised about that.
Well, I do the same.
You learn as you go along.
Yeah, I do the same thing. You run that shuttle, and a lot of times you get to where you got to go, and the other guy's not there yet, and you just got to hang out.
Yes.
And so I totally agree with that. So it's a good little concept.
Yeah.
So YouTube, Trucker's Hammock, and then Instagram.
Yep.
That's awesome. Yep. Cool. Yeah, we look forward to doing all this. This is kind of, we just started this channel up and doing our broadcast here a while back, right around the pandemic and everything. So we're all new to this, and we're learning as we go. So we'll take what we can get, and it's awesome. So we'll definitely be sharing it around for you.
Thank you very much. I'll look you up when I come down there.
Yeah, no problem at all. Look forward to meeting you. Good deal. Truck Show. That's what it's all about.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much.
Yep. Have a good night.
Bye now.
All right, there you go. Yep. And that's, hey, if you got an idea like that, like he's talking about, the Truck Show is where people, we see all the time. There's a guy had a little adapter to where you mess with the pigtail, the light cord, into the trailer. And sometimes, when you put the pigtail into the plug for the lights on the trailer, if you do a lot of trailer swapping, it doesn't always go in. So he came out with a little device where no matter which one you got, no matter how bad it was, it would always work out. And so he's out there doing that, and it's a lot of stuff like that happens. Of course, you meet great people, and that's what it's all about. And of course, you meet other great people, like our buddy that we love dearly, that we hope to see him there, and that's on this song coming up here, and that's old Dave Gore. Dave Gore is one of our great friends, and he's been at the Truck Show, and we've been looking forward to hanging out with him. He's out of Louisiana, and he's a great singer, songwriter, truck driver, and this is one of his great songs, Darkest Coffee, that came out, and we appreciate him. Y'all check it out, Redneckanize Radio here, Sundays, 7 o'clock Eastern Time, 516-387-1733, Redneckanize Radio.
That morning foggy like a sleep, it's driving me insane. And the night is dark as the coffee running through my veins. I got stuck in a traffic jam, 285. It was a major wreck, they said. Nobody made it out alive. And that was miles ago, but that image stays burning to my brain. And the night is as dark as the coffee running through my veins.